guys, back again. Another installment of Is It Ass or Not, right? If you were to comment on different previous video and you like give a better name suggestion for the series and you're like, why isn't she using the new name suggestion? It's because I did this like literally directly after reading Boyfriends. So yeah. So we're still staying with Is It Ass or Not because I can't see into the future. I can't do that. So so right here we're gonna be looking at Tears on a Withered Flower. You could tell this is like a manhwa or Korean, whatever. I don't care. I think I saw like an edit of like girly pop over here, this girl over here, and like her odd body. Her body is like so weird, right? But I was literally watching a video on like Korean beauty standards, so I guess it's not even like how she looks probably isn't gonna be that weird compared to like the BS I saw in that goddamn video where they're putting Botox in the tabs to make them smaller. Weird behavior, weird. Anyways, so in this series, Is It Ass or Not, I'm going to be looking at a singular webtoon on Webtoon. I'll be reading like the first couple of chapters. I've decided that I'm going to read it until I hit the 30-minute mark, okay? Because I can't be reading like 10 goddamn chapters because I'm interested. If I'm reading past 30 minutes, clearly I'm interested, right? It's going to probably be short for you, but for me, I've read up to 30 minutes. I look at it, see if it like captures my attention in like the first few chapters, and if it does, then it's not ass. If it doesn't, then it's ass, okay? Anyways, let's get into it. So 14.7 million views and this number of likes, I believe. It updates every Thursday. So let's see. Last time gay. Made by gay. So let's read the synopsis. Romance, flowers, and dates. Once upon a time, that was the perfect description of... Oh no. Oh no, I just completely remembered my biggest issue with webtoons, and it's that I can't read these fucking names. I'm going to be butchering these Korean names. It's gonna be crazy. Hae-soo and Min-chul. No. All Hae-soo has is the ashes of their marriage and a mountain of debt. But her world shatters completely when Min-chul cheats on her with a young co-worker. Hurt and betrayed, Hae-soo finds herself drawn to Taeha, a young man who seems desperate for her affection and may be hiding more than he knows. Oh, okay. For a second there, initially I had no clue what was the female name and what was the male name, but I thought what was going to happen was that it's going to be one of those manhwas where after they break up, they try to get back together, and that's like the whole point of the story. They get back together. The husband cheats. The husband does whatever he wants with other women, but the woman, oh no, she has to stay stuck on this nigga. She has to stay stuck on this nigga, right? So, oh, warning, this series is rated mature, and as you all know, I am very, very mature. All right, so let's get into the first episode. Oh shit. Notice, this series contains adult themes and situations and is recommended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Proceed to view content, yes. Nigga. Sidebar, you see, literally sidebar. You see how small this is? You see how itsy bitsy this is? Yeah, this is the manhwas we're talking about. The manhwas where the first chapter is long as all get out. So she's walking down the stairs. Oh. Oh god. And we have broad shoulders over here. She looks like a fucking child compared to his broad goddamn shoulders. Do you see his shoulders? These are insane. And the proportions on here looks really odd. Oh my god, look at that tiny hand. You see, this is what I meant by the proportions of the female character was really crazy. Yep. And the TV screen is pink for some reason. Not even static, it's pink static. Hot pink static. She opens the door, I can't remember if she has the face of a goddamn 6-year-old. If it was from a movie or a TV show. Ooh, the shoes. But there was a line about, that's how they're moaning. How you can never go back once you see your partner. Min-chul. Having sex with someone else. Look at this physique. Look at this oink grill. That is crazy. And you know there are going to be 10 bitches in the comments talking about, oh my god, I actually look like this. I have itsy bitsy arms and a rack. Pork chop ribeye rack. It's that dream again. This figure is crazy. This figure is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, you could tell it's literally for mature audiences with this character design. The one where I catch my husband sleeping with another woman. Oh, when did I fall asleep? On the job too. My break's almost over, and during your break as well. I mean, I guess that's a good time to fall asleep, take a little nap. But after naps, I get real tired. I get more tired. I'm more tired after a nap than I was before the nap. Naps are a scam. Time to get back to work. I guess she was like a housewife. And you know how it is. Like, you get out of high school, you become a housewife, and then your husband cheats on you with a younger coworker who probably has the face of a newborn, right? So she has the face of an infant. The younger coworker has the face of a newborn. And then, like, they divorce, obviously. But then I guess since she has like really no work experience, she can only get like a really bottom tier minimum wage job. We have to deal with customers, public facing customer service job. There you are, Jesus. Yes, crazy physique. Can I talk to you for a minute here? You were asking for an advance on this month's pay, right? About 1,500 USD. This right here should be 1.5 million won. What the fuck do you mean should be? It either is or it isn't. Should be. I wonder if he's going to start asking for stuff like sexual favors because he gave the advance. I don't know. I had to scrape the cash together since they said I couldn't transfer it to your accounts. Okay. This physique. I mean, oh my god. But I figured I owe you that much since you do so much hard work for us. You're practically family to us at this point, you know. Oh, okay. I guess he's nice. Let me jinx it. He's nice. And immediately afterwards, he's being a weirdo. Thank you so much, sir. By the way, are you still trying to pay off the, you know? Yes, the interest rates are brutal these days, unfortunately. What about your husband? Didn't you say he got a new job? He's still on probation, so he's not getting paid much yet. But it's okay. We're both working hard to make things better. 1,000 yard stare. Well, that's good. He better be working as hard as his wife. Now let's get back to work. It's almost closing time. About $85. That'll be 85,000 won. What is this currency? Like, no offense, but like the currency where it's like, oh, it's 85,000 whatever, or like a 800, like what? Like, you're only giving them like a couple of dollars, but then you're talking about 1,000 this, 1,000 that. Like, I don't know if that's like due to inflation or they genuinely were like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna a 1,000 of our currency is like pennies on the dollar. Do you take contactless? Yes, you can tap right here. It's funny because I'm a business major, but I don't know about this, but I'm not like an economics major, okay? So go hop off my dick. Chatter, bustle. See, so why is she normal? Why is Madame over here normal proportions? And then we have like stick figure with tits. Okay, let me stop. Ajuma, 2 more orders of pork belly. Ajuma is a term commonly used to refer to married or middle-aged women. Coming right up. Here you go, enjoy. That does not look cooked. I think they're doing it raw and they cook it themselves. Make sure you eat too. You've been grilling the entire time. Don't worry. I've been sneaking bites here and there. Besides, just watching you eat makes me happy. Looks like I have to feed you myself, then open up. People in love are beautiful. Whether it's an epic romance or a cheesy cliche, it doesn't matter. That food looking good. I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. Yeah, I'm doing this in the morning. I'm doing all these things in bulk in the morning. Love alone is enough to make them shine like stars. I suppose their beauty comes from being young. Sis, you literally have no fucking wrinkles. I think the author would have rather killed herself than give you a singular wrinkle. When you're young, you've still got the courage to love and fall hard. Man, shut up. What does that make me then? Stale and well past my prime. Okay, sis. If you were to tell me you were 16, I would believe you. If you were to tell me that this character was 16 years old, I would believe you. Literally. She is working part-time. Aside from like the hairstyle, because this hairstyle is usually shown in like older ladies. Like if you had her hair down, I'd believe you. I would believe you 100%. Because she looks no different. Would anyone find my life beautiful? Toss. I don't get it. Why do they keep calling you a Juma? Nobody calls someone at your age a Juma these days. It's so annoying. Well, I am a married woman, you know. Oh, so she's not even old. She's just... Come on, you can get mad every once in a while. You know, I don't know any other woman in her 30s who's this pretty. So she's in her 30s. Ma'am, she's just in her 30s. What do you guys expect a woman in her 30s to look like? A woman in her fucking 70s? Like, come on, please, stop it. Oh my god. You always wear the same outfit and never put on any makeup. Really? I thought she was wearing makeup. But you're a solid 10 out of 10. Flatter me all you want, but you won't get anything out of me. She said you ain't getting no punani. Hey, I'm not trying to get anything. I'm just happy to have such a co-worker. Okay, sis. Calm down. I'm a girl's girl and I be flattering the shit out of like random ass women, but I don't go this hard, okay? I do not go this hard. All right, time to go home. Unless I'm flirting, then that's different, but like, I do not go this hard for platonic. Like, you telling me you ugly, you know what, fine. Though she was complimenting me, I found myself thinking that her bright smile and open innocent heart made her more beautiful than any pretty face ever could. Hey. Okay. The radiant inner light that comes with youth. Oh my god. Youth is not everything. I am 23. Youth is not anything. Youth is not everything, okay? Calm down. Like, literally, you're in your goddamn 30s. You are a woman. You are Asian. You will literally outlive your husband tenfold. Knock it off. Wasn't something that could be replicated by someone like me. Your husband is a ginger? That's why he cheated on you, because you married a ginger. You deserve to get cheated on. Don't stop. Admittedly, a part of me. This is how you living? This is how you living. You got a figure like that, and this is how you living? You have a cartoonish Jessica Rabbit ass figure, and this is how you living. Not that if you're ugly, you deserve to live like that. I'm just saying that you have means. Literally, this is Korea. I literally just saw that in Korea, they literally had a job posting where they were telling women the perfect breast size to work there was like a C cup. Now she's bigger than a C, so maybe she didn't qualify. But they were even talking about C cup. You literally have to send a picture where they're like, oh, I want you to be neat, and you have to have double eyelid surgery, and this, that, and the third. So she could get a good job while having no skills, probably, right? Because especially if she's natural like this, right? Whatever. Was jealousy of that beauty. Would it kill you to put on some makeup? You know, most women at least try to look nice when their husbands come home from work. Oh, you came home from work. Okay. Would it kill you to buy a table, like a proper table and like a... Okay, let me stop. Because that's their culture. Let me stop. No, we barely have enough money to cover rent. Hey, even girls who work part-time for $1.8 million a month manage to show up with a full face of makeup. This figure is crazy. It's really just the arms. If the arms weren't so goddamn thin, this wouldn't look weird. But it's just that the arms are so stick figure-ish. It's so sticky. Like, her arms are as small as mine. Oh my god. Stop making excuses. You're just lazy and you know it. I wonder if he knows how expensive makeup is these days. I thought in Korea they were cheap as fuck. It's funny, really. He won't even use 1,000 won on me. About 1 USD. You make me look bad when you're walking around with a face like that. Slurp. Would it have killed you to, like, at least throw away the empty bottles of alcohol? Sloppy ass nigga. Does love expire too? Yes. Our relationship is... You know what I want to also say is that with these manhwas, the first chapter is a TED Talk. It really is a TED Talk. Where they're just monologuing. I mean, yeah, it's monologuing interspersed with like introducing main characters and introducing the plot and stuff like that. But I mean, it really be monologuing, and it'd be some existential type bullshit. Oh, especially if it's in high school and it's for like targeted towards males, it's like some bullshit about, oh, we have the predators and the prey, the lions and the zebra, referring to like the main character being prey and his bullies who are so homoerotic. Like, you're so pressed about dude, bro. So enraptured by him, enamored by him, that you're spending a good chunk of your day thinking about him. Like, these manhwas be crazy sometimes. I swear to God. It'd be like some monologue. Some corny monologue. This one's a bit better. This one's a bit different. But it's all about like beauty, this and beauty that. I mean, at least she said like, oh well, her smiling and her being innocent is like different from like is a different kind of beauty. But she's always like, the youth, nigga, you're fucking 30. You're in your 30s. Calm down. I'll be in my 30s in 10 years. Calm the fuck down, okay? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Our relationship is just like this damp, aging, semi-basement unit. Ooh, a base. How much is rent? Because I know you're not living in a basement unit. And rent is like 1,500. No. Romance and excitement. I remember we had that once, but they faded even faster than our love did. Did I simply wither with time? Or was it all those long days and nights spent working to desperately fill my emptying bank accounts? This is me for real. Great. Now I don't even feel like eating. Cause your stomach is full of alcohol. Shut up. Did my beauty fade because of you? Yeah. Or do I only have myself to blame for choosing to love you in the first place? Yeah. Two things can be true at once. A man will make you wither, which is ironic because she's about to get into like a relationship with a bad boy. But a man can make you wither and make you look 2 years, 20 years older than you actually are. While simultaneously, it's your fault for being in love with this nigga. Okay? Because I bet you there were red flags before, okay? I'm pretty sure. Tears on a withered flower. See, that was the intro. See what I mean? What the bond was? That was the intro. Whoa. What's all this? KBPK on weekday afternoons, motel front desk on weekend, and the flower shop opening shift in the mornings. What the heck? Do you secretly have a time machine or something? How do you even pull off this, Hazel? No way you have enough time for all this stuff. Enough gawking. Get your apron on. It's time to open the shop. See, even now, you're only thinking about work. I bet you're an S. What does that mean, huh? Have you ever heard of MBTI? No. Dang. Did you spend your entire life working or what? Clip, clip, clap, clap. Yes. Yes. Almost every second of my life was spent working once I became an adult. My nose is itching like crazy. I have to go put on ointment. Like, the only exception was when I had to go to the ER with the flu at 24. 13th marriage anniversary. Oh, wow. Wow. In the early years of our marriage, I was scrambling to build a family without any help from my parents. Were they poor as shit too, or did they not approve? And then, Jesus, I'm so sorry. Oh, don't tell me he gambled away a bunch of money that you're still paying back. I just wanted to give you a good life, I swear. But I screwed up. How much? Huh? How much money did you borrow under my name? Does this mean you're forgiving me? I wasn't particularly sad or distraught when I was faced with the mountain of debt. Where did the money go then? And under your name too? You could just literally say, I did not sign this. I get that you're married, but I don't think it counts. No, like, even they can't forge documents even if you're married. Sure, if he would take on a debt while you guys are married and he used it towards household expenses, then that debt is also your debt, technically speaking, even if he didn't tell you. But if he put it under your name and you're not living in a nice house, yeah, you can annul that marriage. Annul that marriage, right? I don't know how marriage works in Korea, but you can annul that marriage and then you can tell them, fuck no. That is not, and I did not make that. You could, whoever they signed with, it was a loan shark. I'm pretty sure if it's a loan shark, you're not required to pay it back, because I'm pretty sure that there are laws against like interest rates. Once an interest rate is too high, that loan is like Either you're going to have to decrease the interest rate, or the loan is ignored. You can't enforce it, because what you're going to enforce the loan for when interest rate makes a loan illegal? I think you're Gucci. I think you could have just left his ass. Get a lawyer and left his ass. When I was faced with the oh yeah, I already read that. I just felt blank. I figured I'd pay it off eventually if I worked hard enough. But sometimes I feel a sudden rush of intense emotion that would make me want to cry. Though the burden of his debt remained with us, it was his love that had disappeared first. Jingle. Welcome in. Is Brody, like, rich? Are we gonna have, like, you know what I should also review? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll get a review for reviewing it. I was gonna say, Jinx, that other manhwa, the BL manhwa with, like, the really tall MMA fighter and, like, the twink, where he has to pay off his debt. Maybe that's what's gonna happen here. He's rich. Not with those tight-ass jeans, though. It's the Rose Guy, Whisper. The Rose Guy. He's just a really hot guy who comes in and buys roses every single day. All the workers call him that because we don't know his name. Sis, I'm gonna teach you how to catch this Rose Guy to make on love with you. Unless it's like revealed later that he had already loved you and he was just waiting for the day to finally meet you. But you see how all the other girls are like enamored with him, right? In love. What you gotta do is ignore the shot of him and act like a normal woman, because that's usually how it works. It's usually there's all the other girls are just think he's super duper hot, but the one girl who doesn't care, she doesn't care about the pop star boy. She doesn't care at all. She's the one who gets the man. So you don't mind if I take his order, right? Go ahead. You see, this is what happens when you use Ozempic on your arms. It breaks down your muscles. So any brush up against you is painful. Stop using Ozempic on your arms, okay? Well, it's good to be young. Hello! Which flowers are you looking to purchase? If he says, actually, I want her to take the order, I'm gonna be so upset. Why is he so fucking tall? Yo, give me some height. Save some height for the rest of us. Oh, brother. Does he have a massive forehead? I'm confused. Sparkle, shine. Yep. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Tap, tap. I'm ready to order. Sorry? Could you take my order, please? That is actually so fucking rude and disrespectful. You literally see her doing something. Nah, ignoring the context of this story. In real life, if someone were to be taking your fucking order and then you ignore them, actually ignore them, because he didn't even tell her hello, and you go to someone else, an other store employee who's clearly doing another task, and you go, oh, I want you to take my order. That is actually so fucking rude and it's so disrespectful. Sis, you are going to be making the same mistake twice if you take this nigga on. Because you know how they say, oh, if a guy is rude to like store service workers, you shouldn't date him? Yep. Double trouble. It's the Rose Guy. Rose Guy, yeah. He's just a really hot guy. Yeah. I don't care. Just a really hot guy. I wouldn't be too sure about that. Just seems like a weirdo to me, precisely. Would that be a bouquet of roses? Yes. I'm happy. You remembered. Yep. As I've... So fucking tall. And her body type is so... Her physique... Both their physiques got me flabbergasted. That was episode 1. So what I'm gonna do, right? I know it's 35 minutes I've been recording, and I know it's gonna take me forever to edit this. I'm gonna speed run this kind of chapter, okay? If it would fucking load. Clip. Some people live in the spotlight, like the main character from a novel or a movie. It's the same thing with you two. Don't think you're different. Don't think you're as much of a main character as the other ones, okay? Just in a smaller scale. While others stay in the shadows, like nameless extras no one cares about. With that fucking physique. Shut up. Nigga is man spreading as well. Clearly, the Rose Guy belonged to the former group. Unlike me. Here's the bouquet you ordered, who had always been a nobody. Maybe. Look at the goddamn hand size difference. That was why he left such a deep impression on me. During a time when I couldn't afford to care about anything. How the fuck you have a waist like this and an ass like that, but you have thin ass fucking calves? It looks so weird. I want to literally speak to the goddamn artist in person and ask her what made her, what possessed her to build a character physique like this, because it doesn't look good. I'm sorry, but it does not look good. You tried and you failed. Aside from work and my husband. Oh my gosh. Did you see how he asked you to get his order when I was standing right there? Like a rude ass nigga. It was like he didn't even notice me. Like a rude ass nigga. Okay, hear me out. I think you're the reason he keeps coming here. He only drops on the weekday mornings when you're working. So then how has she never heard of him? And he's never said a single word to me or the owner. How does he get his item then? What? But I've never seen him before. What? He's been buying flowers from us every single day for months. How could you have not noticed a high like that? Really? Every single day? What he did was clearly he implanted himself into their memories. That's how come they actually never seen this man in a day in their lives. He used his technology from being rich and implanted himself into their memories. Now that I think about it, I might remember making the same bouquet for someone every morning. I mean, I guess you're always too busy to remember a single customer that comes in every single day. Okay, but come on, isn't it normal to remember guys that are that hot? That hot is irrelevant. That tall is what is catching my attention. This is so fucking itchy. Personally, I still remember this one really hot guy I saw on the subway 10 years ago. Subway? He's totally into you. Don't be silly. Let's get back to work. I'm being serious. Who cares? Who cares? He was staring at you the entire time he was there. Actually, he was on his phone. I remember. He must have been at least 10 years younger than me. So practically a kid. So she's probably like 33, 31 or something like that. He's probably in his like early 20s. Like, why would he have a crush on an old lady like me? Nigga, you're only a decade older than him. Stop it. No. Nowadays, a lot of young guys go for older women. And what makes you think he's not interested in you? I mean, you're beautiful, you know? Look at him smiling at this. It's fucking hilarious how he's smiling at these goddamn roses. And the woman who literally made those roses does not remember him. The only day she acknowledged him was this fucking day. Wild. Could not be me. Right. Maybe in another lifetime. Oh, come on. Hasn't anyone ever told you that? My coworker did tell me I was pretty. But it was more embarrassing than anything else. Because I knew she was just trying to make me feel better. An old withered flower. Oh my god. She's like an energy vampire. Reading her is like an energy vampire because it's wild. In a way, it was ironic that the only person who ever complimented me was my coworker, not the man I married. Wait a minute, hold on. You mean to tell me that the man that you married, the man you slept with, the man you allowed to slide in and slide out of you, never told you you were pretty, so why did you marry him? I thought there was romance, but it just withered once he realized that you were a bitch and you would allow him to walk all over you. Come on, just give him a chance. She is literally married. I don't even know if she knows side character Chan with the fucking twig legs. If side character Chan knows that this woman is like in an unhappy marriage, but you have to at least know that she's married. You two will make a cute couple. I'm taken. Oh. Now this is what I get for not reading ahead. Huh? Actually? Yes. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, wow. This feels like such a plot twist. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I figured you were really popular. So, what's he like? I'm home. Toss. Ugh. I'm exhausted. Give me something to drink. You got any tea? Coming home mad is crazy. I have some barley tea, but it's still warm. Throw some ice in there then. I'm taking a shower. Twig legs. Oh my god, he's bowed out. Look at him. He has bow legs. If you don't divorce this man now, you're gonna be taking care of him for the rest of your life. Creak. Phew, that feels good. Now she's knocked out. They are in their 30s. I get that they were in debt, but usually what happens when people are in debt, especially in a lot of debt, they'll allocate like some money a month to that debt, and then they'll also like buy other shit too. Like you'll have people who are broke at shit. If you were like take in their like net earnings, not even net earnings, their net worth, you'd realize that there is so much goddamn debt that they have negative net worth, but they have a good lifestyle. So I'm really confused as to why they're living like this, despite both of them working. Like, they could just literally, I don't know, finance furniture. Like, come on. Like, I doubt like the furniture in Korea is that expensive. Come on. Ahem. Don't ask for sex. Reach. I wonder how she still has all her curves, because she's drawn that way. Even though she doesn't work out or diet. It doesn't seem like she eats much. Not even my buddy's new girl, the young one, has a body like hers. I guess Haesoo really does have a nice body, though she always covers it up with those frumpy clothes. What frumpy clothes? I'm actually so confused. Because every time you see her, she is in some tight fitting. You can see her waist. You can see her Ozempic arms. What frumpy clothes? You mean her fucking work uniform? You mean the little apron she has on? You want her to get her quote-unquote frumpy clothes dirty with pork juice? Nigga is complaining just to complain. Just look at this back. Oh, excuse me. Just look at this rack. I can't even grab all of it into one hand. Damn. Now I'm getting turned on. Oh God. What you should not be doing is having sex when you're broke. You're sleeping on the floor. Over to my, I'm getting turned on. You can get turned on when you have a headboard and a mattress, nigga. A headboard and a mattress. A dining set. A living room set. A goddamn apartment that is not basement, a semi-basement unit. Right? That's when you can start getting, dang, I'm getting turned on. I'm getting turned on. No, you're not. Bum ass nigga. It's been a while, hasn't it? Why isn't she doing anything though? She's awake and she is annoyed. She is deadpanned. Hey, Haesoo, you asleep? She's not. I bet. Close your eyes again, sis. Pretend to be asleep. No. She never takes my advice. And this is why she isn't in the predicament that she is in right now. Then why are you just lying there like a dog? You treat her like a dog. You never act cute, funny, or cheerful around me. And now you're going to be a starfish in bed? You kidding me? I'm just a bit tired, that's all. Tired? I have a job too, you know. Look at this ginger. Shaking my head. Stop acting like some kind of martyr when you're only working a couple part-time gigs. Whatever. Why do I even try at this point? Dang it. Or damn it. So sad. Haesoo's day begins at exactly 6 o'clock in the morning. On the weekdays, she doesn't have to be in the flower shop until 8. But she wakes up 2 hours early to cook Minchio's breakfast. Of course, she makes sure to stay quiet and keep the door closed so she doesn't bother him. Sizzle, sizzle. A new pot of stew boils on the stove every day because Minchil doesn't eat breakfast without stew, and hates it when Haesoo reheats leftovers. On most days, do you have food? Do you have enough money to be buying groceries all the time so you don't have leftovers? Do you? Because it doesn't seem like it. Oh, look at the time. She ends up going to work on an empty stomach to make it on time, despite being the one who cooked breakfast. Jingle. Morning, Haesoo. Good morning. Growl. Phew. She's on that. She should be a starvation. Skinny influencer? What's it called? Finfluencer? What's it called? One of those influencers. Oh, there we go. Thinfluencer. That's what she should be. Because she's having the same diet as them. Nothing, eating nothing in the morning. Basically fasting. It's okay. I can wait until lunchtime. Jingle. Welcome in. Is there a certain flower you're looking for today? Yes. There is a certain flower. It's him. The rose guy. You're buying a bouquet, correct? That's right. 10 roses as usual? Yes. Riveting. Wow, his voice is just as nice as his face. So not nice at all. Low, slow, and polite. Maybe. I wouldn't mind listening to him talk for a bit. Here's your receipt. Would you mind taking a seat? We're backed up on orders, so it might take a while too. You just started. 1. 2. There's no other customers. 3. He actually made it to the goddamn counter. Like, you should do his order first. Growl. That is embarrassing. One time when I was at my appointment for medical visit or whatever, my stomach growled. And she was doing like a scan of my stomach, so it growling there was so fucking embarrassing. It was so goddamn embarrassing. I had not eaten breakfast that morning either. Sometimes. Ruh-roh. Did he hear that? I feel like it was really loud. How embarrassing. Coffee. Sandwich. Who was she talking to? No. I'm sure he didn't notice. It's the Rose guy. Yeah, he is super rich. Okay. I was just about to say it, that he was talking to like his butler, telling him to like to buy him food. Is that his friend or something? Does it look like his friend? Does it look like his fucking friend? Oh, he's drinking the coffee. I thought he was going to like give the coffee to her. So he gave her no drink. What? Crazy. Gosh, he even walks like a freaking model. He's definitely over 6 feet tall. No, really? Bro's like 6'7". All of the women here are like fucking 4 feet and over a little bit. Whoever his parents are, thank you for passing on such incredible genes. Here's a bouquet of roses you ordered. Take care. Little sandwiches. Jingle. Excuse me, sir. You left your sandwich. Fucking 1,000-yard stare. Oh. I left it there for you as a gift. She does not know you. Don't eat that, sis. Don't eat that. Pardon? Sir, I can't take this. Why not? Is it because you don't have anything to drink with it? Yes! Inconsiderate. I know you did not just hand over the drink that you put your mouth on, you nasty nigga. Here you go. I only took a sip. Don't worry, I didn't poison it. Question mark. This one's a gift too. To be continued. Alright, I'm gonna stop it right here. So the art. I think the art is okay. Yes, I was ragging on these bodies, right? Because I mean, like, the character design, I think, is ass, right? I think that's ass. So the character design, ass. But the art style itself, the art itself is pretty good, right? I think it's pretty, I really like it. It's very decent. I like it a lot. I prefer it a lot more than most manhwas, because some manhwas like do too much and it doesn't look good. But here it's pretty nice, right? The anatomy is pretty good. You could tell, I don't like the anatomy. I don't like how they proportion characters, but you can tell that this person that grasp on anatomy is good. A lot better than mine, I could say. Story wise, it just started. I know it could go further. Now, am I interested? A little bit. I am a little interested. Like, would I continue reading? Maybe, right? Maybe. I would continue reading this just to find out what happened. But because there's like so much, like usually with me, I'm so odd. I'm just like I'm not like other girls, right? I'm so quirky and so different. Usually when there's like so much, I usually only like it when there's like a very abusive and toxic dynamic, when it's BL, because it's two dudes being abusive towards each other, right? Or one dude being abusive towards the other one, like in Jinx. I can stand that, right? I'm okay with that. I can stomach that, right? I can look at it and see the big male character tossing the smaller male character off a roof and be like, yup. But I was getting a little annoyed here because I don't like it when it's like when a male character being mean and bad to an abusive towards a female character, even if it's like financially and emotionally abusive. Yeah, I don't really like that. I can't stand that. I don't want to go for it. I probably want to continue. I think both of them are toxic niggas. They're just toxic in different ways. Her husband is a piece of shit. He's like, why would you have sex with me? And then calls her ugly every day. Like, as we all know, women love having sex with people who think they're ugly and call them ugly all the fucking time. Women are most likely to have sex when they feel ugly, as opposed to when they feel hot or like neutral, whatever. So idiot. Then we have this weirdo who's coming in here, the main love interest, who's coming here ordering roses, which are probably dying in like some random room in his basement that is he's decorated with the roses that she's made, where he's gonna kidnap her and like keep her in there until she eventually gets freed at the end of the season. But would I continue reading this? I don't know. Probably not. If this was BL, right, I wouldn't mind the abuse. I wouldn't feel strongly towards it, so I'd probably continue reading it because I love toxic stuff. But if I wanted to see a man verbally and financially abusing his wife, I'd look at the news. It is on news all the goddamn time. I don't want to see it in the news, see it everywhere, see it in real life, and then also read it and seek it out in made up stories like this. There's already so much of it in real life. I could literally just watch a documentary, go on to ID, Investigation Discovery Channel, ID, and there will be some story about some man killing his wife and if he was being abusive to her the whole entire time. I could literally do that if I wanted to see a man abuse his woman, right? So would I continue with it? No. But is it ass? I think it's gonna be real tacky, but ass and like, is it uninteresting? No. I think it's pretty alright. I think it's pretty decent. I think there'll probably be some of you guys in the comments who watch this who will like it and enjoy it and will think it's not ass. And I can't argue against it because the art is good. The dialogue is pretty alright. The characters are pretty alright. I can't stand the main female character and her whole the youth this and youth that. I understand this because she feels trapped with her husband, and if she could go back in time and choose again, she'd choose differently. But sis, you're acting like you can only make mistakes and figure yourself out in your 20s. You could do that in your fucking 30s and 40s too. Like, sis, be for real. Be for real. Like, oh, the youth this and youth that, and the true beauty is in the youth. I get it. She's 32. If I was 32, I'd probably start feeling, I already feel this. I can't even drag her too much because I feel this way looking at kids. Literally. Like, seeing kids like in kindergarten, like, I start feeling existential dread. Like, wow. These kids are going to make it to 2100 and I'm not. I probably am not, right? Because I was born in 2002. They were born in like 2015, 2018. Like, the fact that life goes on just fills me with dread. Maybe that's what she's experiencing. I don't know. But yeah, the main lead right now is a little annoying. I have issues with manhwa main leads. They're very dainty and powerless and weak, especially since we have two toxic male leads. She's fucked. Like, she has no backbone, she has no spine. She's stuck around in a marriage with a man who called her ugly for 13 years actually. So no backbone. But anyways, I'm gonna stop it right here. I think it's not ass, right? I think, well, yeah, I'll say it's neutral. I have no neutral. That's what I'm gonna have my score at, neutral. Anyways, guys, you can comment whatever you think about whatever you think about this manhwa. I'm happy to finally be reading another manhwa because I prefer manhwas a little bit to the comic style Western webtoons, because at least the pacing is a bit better. I prefer the long chapters as opposed to constant short ones. But I digress. Tell me what you think of what you think about my rating, what you would rate this as. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed. All right. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.